Hello guys, welcome you guys to my YouTube tutorial. If this is your first time of visiting my page, please subscribe, turn on the notification button. This is the dress. This see how it sits fine on me. This is the low back, high low asymmetric neckline with low back. So now the materials I'm going to be using for this dress, I'm going to be using 3 years of materials for it. Now you are going to be folding your materials. I'm not going to use table for it. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm not going to be using table to cut it. I'm going to be cutting it on the floor because of the length. So now it's going to be folded in A-line shape. You know what is called A-line. It's not flare, it's A-line shape cut dress. So for the length of my gown is 61, the bust is 42, the waist is 39, while the hips is 45. It's called A-line. This is the way it's folded. It's not flare, it's A-line gown. So now from that place, I'm trying to arrange it very well. I'm going to be cutting out my neck wideness. So for this neck, the neck is 16. You know, we are only going to use for the front. This is asymmetric neckline, so it's only the front that we are going to be cutting for the neck. So now 16, the round neck of the person I'm using it for is 16, so divided by 2, which is the front, making 8. So that 8, you are going to fold it into 2, making 4. So now you are going to add extra inches to it to pleat the front of the neck. That's what I'm trying to arrange here. That's what I'm trying to explain there. Sorry. So now on fold now, I'm going to be using 7 inches. I'm going to mark 7 inches there. So making 14. Instead of that 8, I added extra 6 inches to it. So I'm going to mark it there. So now I'm going to come down a little to that point. That's my armhole curve. You are going to curve out your armhole curve. So you are going to be marking out your bust. You are going to add extra inches to it, extra inches allowance to it. Like I said earlier, the bust is 42 divided by 4 is 10.5. So you are just going to be adding extra 2 inches allowance to it after bringing out your armhole curve from that place. So now from the neck point, you are going to be marking, from the shoulder point, you are going to be marking your waist, your full length. So now the full length of my gown is 61. So you just have to place the edge of your tape rule down that way. You're just going to be marking your 61 round. I've added extra inches to it for my folding. So I mark 62 here. That's what I'm trying to arrange. So you're just going to connect your line. So you will not allow your tape rule to shake at the upper part. Just anywhere you place it, just bring it round. So now you are going to be marking your waistline. So from the shoulder to the waist is 16, shoulder to the hip is 23 inches. So now the waist is 39. Let me just say 40 divided by 2, divided by 4 is 10 inches. So you are also going to be adding 2 inches sewing allowance to it, because if you look at the front, it's very firm and tight. So now for the hips, the hips is 45. Let me just say 45 divided by 4 is 11. So now what I did there is I just remove 1 inches from it. I just mark 44 divided by 4 is 11. So you're also going to be adding extra allowance to it, maybe like 3 inches allowance because of the 1 inches you remove from there. So you are just going to cut it out. I'm trying to cut out my neckline and the armhole, so I'm going to bring it down straight to the place that I marked. So I launched the armhole point. That's the place that I launched. So now this is the front. I'm trying to fold it into two now. So it determines where you want the low back to come out from. So from that shoulder point, I'm going to be marking 17 downward. That's why it's very low at my back. But if you don't want it to be very low, you can use 12, 10, but here I use 17 for it. That's my waist point. That is 17 that I measured there. I'm going to mark in my 17. This is where I place my tape rule. I'm trying to mark it round. I'm going to give it that curve. So that's my waist point. So now what I want to do here, I will try to fold that place that I mark. I will fold it down. So I use my pin, my office pin, to hold it down. So now this is the remaining fabric that I have. I'm also going to fold my remaining fabric to A line. So now I've folded it into A line. But you are going to be folding excess for it because it has elastic at the waist, at the back side. You are going to be folding excess for it. So it's going to be wider at the front because of the elastic at the back, and it's a little bit full at the back. So now you are going to be folding the front that you cut out here. You are going to be placing it on it. I'm trying to arrange it very well. If the length of the A-line that you fold is not enough at the down part, you can easily cut out the one that is long for your length and just add extra pieces to it to make it circle at the down part. So now I folded excess for it. what I'm trying to do there, I'm trying to place it very well to give me what I want. So now I've achieved what I wanted, so I'm going to cut it out. So we are going to be adding extra inches to it, maybe like 5 inches or 6 inches to it for the gathers, for the elastics there at the back. So like I said earlier, after I've cut it out here, so after cutting it out, the down part will be long, but there is one that will be shorter. So now you just have to cut pieces, small pieces to it to achieve the full length at one side. So now I'm trying to take my office pin to pin it together. So now I've unfolded the one that I folded with my office pin. So now after, you just take the one that you cut, the pieces that you cut, take it to your sewing machine and sew straight. So this is it. I've joined it together to the down part. What you are going to do now, you are going to fold the two waists together. Just hold it together. So you are going to bend the down part and put your elastic inside. So now for the elastic length, I use 10 inches for the length. The waist of my dress is 39, let's just say 40, so I use 10 for it, but I later reduce it from that 10 to, I later reduce it to 7 inches because it's a little bit coming down at my waist point at the back, so I later reduce it. So now after folding the edge of the waist for the back, what you are going to be doing, you are going to insert your elastic inside. So after it, and you take it to your sewing machine and to stitch the edge. So after to stitching it, this is what I have here. So now you are going to take the front. You are just going to be joining the down part. You are going to be facing the normal face to each other. You are going to be sewing from the down parts, the both down parts together, upward to the waist, so that you will get the exact measurement for that back. So you are going to be sewing it together from the waist upward. So now this is the side of the dress. That's the neck to the waist point. You are just going to turn the edges in. So now for the neck side, you are going to do a gathers on the neck side. So you are going to do the gathers. So you are going to measure the length or the desired length of your rope for the neck round, for the turtleneck rope that will go to the back. You are going to measure your desired length for it. So now for this one, I use 32 inches. So from here, you are going to be getting your 4 inches. This is the center. You are going to launch it. That's our 8 inches for the neck round measurement. So you are going to put gathers at the neck point. So you are going to bring the gathers together to the exact measurement of the neck. You are going to, so after dragging your gathers, you are going to be putting it at the center. So first of all, you sew it from the inside, from the wrong side of your dress. So you are going to be placing it like this and sewing from the wrong side, facing the right side for the rope. The rope will be the right side, while the dress will be the wrong side, facing the right side for the rope. So after sewing it, you are just going to reverse it back this way. Now I've attached the rope to my neck. So this is my dress. This is after. Thank you guys for watching. If this is your first time of coming to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Bye.